It's low key, and I am. I say I am. You know who I am. Tonight's topic is Melania Trump gonna get Charlie Kirk'd. Motherfucker.
Did she do it because she knows he doesn't have much longer left to live? Is that why she did this? No one else is standing with her. No cabinet members, J.D. Vance, Susie Wiles, nobody. Are they trying to change the subject, change the narrative, get the focus off of the war in Iran? I don't know. I'm just wondering, is she wanting to distance herself from her husband because over this past weekend, when he disappeared for several days, he was told by the doctors in charge of his health, "You ain't got much longer, Chief." I think we're in a 14-day window where either he leaves the land of the living or they're forced to impeach 25th Amendment or Article 2, Section 4. Either way, out of the blue, none of the White House press pool had any idea this was going to happen. And the president did not have previous knowledge that she was going to do this. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Did she do it because she knows he doesn't have much longer left to live?
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
That was Melania's press conference moments ago. These are actual photos of Melania Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Not once during her press conference did she call for the release of the Epstein files. Instead, she played the victim and said this.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
That was Melania's press conference moments ago. These are actual photos of...
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
This is the first time I ever heard this bitch speak ever. This is the first time I ever heard her voice in life.
Humility and respect. I do not object to their ignorance, but rather I reject their mean-spirited attempts.
What is she? Where is she from?
I never been friends with Epstein.
And she look like she ain't got no clothes on underneath the damn place.
Invited to the same parties.
She look like she butt-ass
as Epstein from time to time, since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City and Palm Beach. To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice, Maxwell. My email reply to Maxwell cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence. My polite reply to her email doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note. I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998. This initial encounter with my husband is documented in detail in my book, Melania. The first time I crossed paths with Epstein was in the year 2000 at an event Donald and I attended together. At the time, I had never met Epstein and had no knowledge of his criminal undertakings. Numerous fake images and statements about Epstein and me have been circulating on social media for years now. Be cautious about what you believe. These images and stories are completely false. I'm not a witness or a named witness in connection with any of Epstein's crimes. My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI interviews surrounding the Epstein matter. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane, and never visited his private island.
Hold up.
I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane, and never visited his private.
She's saying that she wasn't on that plane. They said, somebody in the comments said before he died, Epstein revealed that he was responsible for Trump and Melania meeting, claiming the first time he slept with her was on his plane, the Lolita Express. Wow. Wow. Huh. Epstein filed photo of Melania. This is probably not real. It's probably not a real picture.
I wake up and I'm like, "What going on?" I see that goddamn Melania gave a speech, and everybody is shaking and quaking. Like, wait a minute, well, MAGA, because I mean, we already know. Let me start at the beginning. So Trump got this friend.
They don't feel like going all the way over there. Keep it a buck. Really don't feel like it.
So Trump got this friend, right? And his homeboy was like, "Hey, my baby mama's a bitch." So apparently he did that favor.
What the fuck wrong with this lady?
Let me start at the beginning. So Trump got this friend, right? And his homeboy was like, "Hey, my baby mama's a bitch. Deport her ass." Thanks. So apparently he did that favor and deported her. She is not taking it lightly. She gets on Twitter and was like, "Melania, I know."
Now that is a fucking delivery, bitch.
Not with all that I know. Not with all that I know. You gonna let, we done known each other for 20 years and you finna handle me like that? Bet money. Bet money.
Bet
you know
money.
What somebody say, bet money.
This lady's stupid.
Don't bet any money.
Bet money.
She even added Pam Bundy. Saying, "Are you aware of what I know?" Because the way y'all handling me, it's like you don't know what I know. And that's dangerous for you because I don't care anymore. And then she attached a couple of pictures to let them know, like, I'm not playing. Please don't play with me. So then, when I saw what Trump posted, I was like, it makes sense. I'm not going to show it to you, but he apparently posted a video of a woman being murdered. Last night.
Ain't nobody talking about
when
that
all
shit.
This was going down as a way to distract.
Nobody talking about that shit.
These, like the Iranians say, this is an Epstein war. He's trying to hide behind the fact that all of the nefarious things that they've done to children and to women, and I know to men and boys, right? By starting this war to get them to open her move straight when that hole was already open. Now you gotta pay money, millions. In fact, I ain't mad at it. But this is the type of stuff that he does. And y'all need to realize that I wouldn't even post the screen.
They saying that Trump posted a video of a woman getting unalive, and they saying that shit was a message to Melania. That's what they saying. Ghetto ass, raggedy fucking country, dog.
You can go to Here's Why, Kevin. But I knew sis wasn't playing around when I saw that M dash. I said, this is a bitch that is serious. Comma, where, bitch? We're doing M dash. I wake up and I'm
Ghetto.
like, what's going on?
Ghetto. That's what's going on. Ghetto. I'm up out of here, man. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Or not. You know what I mean? What up, Hurricane? Cause they saying, why the fuck is he posting videos of a woman getting unalived? Why would he do that? Shit is looking crazy, man. Shit is looking crazy, man. Did y'all see that shit? Trump posted a video on Truth, whatever, his corny ass website, of some lady getting unalive. I don't like watching shit like that. Me personally. But yeah. You know, because with them, their currency is loyalty. That's it. Their currency is loyalty. When you have more money than God, what is your currency? Loyalty. But one thing is, you know what I mean? There's no honor amongst Satanists. Let's have a real conversation. There's no honor amongst Satanists. Let's have a real conversation, man. You feel me? And let's not forget what happened to I forget her name. I always say Ivanka, but I think that's his daughter. They said his other wife just what? She fell down the stairs and died or some shit like that. So Trump is a fucking coward. I don't think he will put the work in himself. But he definitely will get somebody up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He said he just gave a speech about digital currency. He said the money is fucked up. Money is fucked up. I'm telling you, man. Yup. Shit is crazy, man. That shit is nuts. We finna watch. In a minute, everybody gonna be dying. In a minute, it's gonna be some shit. Everybody gonna be dying in a second, man. And then somebody said, it was a YouTuber, he said there's a civil war going on in Ireland right now or some shit like that. He said the people are over there revolting in Ireland. He said, we tired of this shit. We had enough. So, me personally, I don't give a fuck what happened to any of them niggas. So you saw that? Me personally, I don't care what happened. Let the, you know what I mean? Let them Let them slaughter each other, man. It is what it is, man. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I could care less. Let them have a Royal Rumble for all. Now that would be entertaining. If we fucking rounded all of these motherfuckers up, and we was like, we did some Hunger Games shit to them. All right. Now that would be some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? If we had that's something that the YNs could actually come together and be of use. Instead of killing your own fucking people over bullshit. You know what I mean? So the man just burned down his warehouse. I don't know if that's the same one I saw. But I just came from the grocery store. A thing of deodorant. I bought some Dove deodorant. It was $9.50 for deodorant. Like the little spray shit. I'm looking around like, you ever just like, you just see some shit that don't make no sense and you just look around like you looking for the camera. You looking at God like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm like, deodorant costs $10? And I had a moment where I was like, should I just fucking stink? Should I just fucking stink? I bought some deodorant. I bought 2 things of water. The water was 2 for $4, some alkaline water. And I bought 2 little probiotic sodas for $4. It was 2 for $4. And I'm like, I bought 2 things of water and 2 cans of probiotic soda for $8. The deodorant was still more expensive. Shit is crazy. And I'm listening to Hurricane's show he was doing yesterday or something. I think it was yesterday. And this motherfucker, I was like, damn. This nigga life fucked up. If you was a chick, they definitely would have made a Lifetime story about your ass. But you a nigga, so they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you a nigga, they don't give a fuck. Thumbs up. But I know that shit not ready yet. This nigga here, boy. Man, she look fucked up. Is this Melania right here? This is Melania with no makeup? Hell no. Hell no. Fuck. Because I be wondering why she wears so much makeup. She look fucking terrible, man. Fuck, I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Wear that shit. I was talking to my friend and I'm like, these people, they all of them, they don't look human. They look like they're trying hard as hell to look like people, man. She look like a fucking, man, listen, man. She look like a human, a fucking lizard in cosplaying a human or some shit, dog.
To drop.
This bitch ordered fucking almost 40 wings. God damn. Can I have a wing?
Something big is about to drop.
Can
They
I have a
just
wing?
Sent Melania Trump out in front of the press to say she had no relationship with Epstein. If you had any doubt who Melania Trump was, now you know. She is a woman who performs for money. There are pictures of her with Epstein, and she's mentioned in the files. There are email exchanges between her and Maxwell. The only reason for her to be coming out right now in front of the press is if information is about to be leaked. She doesn't usually come out to the press to announce that she hasn't done anything wrong or that she doesn't know anything. She usually just keeps her mouth shut and counts her money. If you thought for 1 second that she's a victim of Trump and all this other stuff, she's not. She is nothing more than a hired wife. And every day she earns her money. If women just believed other women, we wouldn't need a single man to stand by us. Because if we all just came together, we could stop this. But instead, there are women out there who want to punish other women, who want them to suffer, who won't stand by them because they would rather be picked by men than to stand on their own 2 feet. And that's who she is. She's a woman who works for money by performing for men. Thing big is about to drop.
She's a rent-a whore. Allegedly.
Now, as to why Melania may have held her press conference yesterday, we are getting some insights now as to why Melania may have held her press conference yesterday, talking about...
Oh, this nigga don't get no pussy. Look at him. He got a rent-a-whore. He got a rent-a-whore.
And if this is true, some major shit is going to hit the fan here really soon. Melania was probably just trying to get ahead of it, but here it is. She was best friends for around 20 years with this woman named Amanda Ungaro. She was together with Paolo Zampalli. You probably recognize that name. Zampalli currently serves as the U.S. Special Envoy for Global Partnerships, whatever the hell that is. But he's a close friend of Trump's. But here's where it gets juicy. Zampalli is famous for being the founder of ID Models. He ran a modeling agency. Starting to sound familiar now? And he famously, supposedly, introduced Melania to Trump back in 1998. Now, Zampalli and Ungaro had a child together, and they were never married, but they were having a bitter custody battle over this child. And Zampalli notified ICE of her detention for fraud charges.
Damn.
And she was sitting in jail, and he had ICE come in and detain her and deport her back to Brazil. She came here as a Brazilian model and met Zampalli when she was 17
Caught that
years
bitch
old.
lacking.
So now Amanda Ungaro
Caught that
is
bitch
bitter
lacking.
and pissed off and is going scorched earth and is threatening legal action and threatening to reveal everything. Let me repeat what I said earlier. Amanda Ungaro was best friends for nearly 20 years, and she reportedly still maintains a close relationship with Melania's parents. Amanda is threatening on X to tear down the entire corrupt system and go full scorched earth on Trump and Melania. Grab your popcorn, everyone.
There it is, right there. So they saying Melania's friend is about to fucking run her damn mouth. Ghetto. Just ghetto. A ghetto ass rat. And once again, so what a fucking dirtbag. Another dirtbag that knew some heinous shit was going on, but because everything was all good just a week ago, they ain't say shit. But as soon as her ass get fucking sent back to her bum ass to poverty, let's have a real conversation. He dismissed that bitch back to poverty. Huh? And now I'm gonna tell everything. I'm gonna be honest. And these motherfuckers are NPCs. You know, like, you're gonna be dead before you even say anything now, or before you even get the chance. She's gonna be